to continue on with the various DVDs that I got. And there's a shit ton, there's so many more of those. I went very nuts on Halloween, and a lot of this stuff came from about the time of October. So let's jump into that. Okay. So I have the Hammer film set with Dracula, Prince of Darkness, The Legend of the Seven Golden Vampires, and Frankenstein Created Woman. Now, the only two that I'm really interested in are the Seven Golden Vampire, The Legend of the Seven Golden Vampires, because it looked cool, like kung fu fighting in a vampire movie. Like, what the fuck? And well, Dracula, Prince of Darkness might be cool, but like the seven golden vampires and their one sister, like it says in the trailer. The annoying, repetitive trailer. But this movie looks so cool and ridiculous. I just can't wait to see the Seven Golden Vampires. It looks so cool. Okay. And the 4 film favorites pack. Got this mainly for Bad Moon, which was cool, but I'm willing to watch Body Snatchers and Wolfen. I need to rewatch that one. But Bad Moon is probably one of the better werewolf movies I've seen. It had some good effects. Horrible transformation scene, but it's probably one of the better ones out there. Not the best, definitely not the best, but I'd recommend Bad Moon. It's interesting if you're into werewolf movies. Okay. The point of view of that story is told mainly from the family dog, which is weird, but yeah, give it a go sometime. It's interesting. And then we have the 4 film favorites, Dracula. There's a few I'm interested in. Horror Dracula looks interesting, but I'm more interested in Dracula 1978 AD, 1972 AD. I don't know. They all have Christopher Lee. I can't go wrong with that. He's badass. He's the best Dracula. He's my favorite Dracula. Okay, he's cool. But, yeah, can't wait to see these. Probably not going to get around to them till next Halloween because I'm a jackass like that. But anyway, the only movie by Wes Craven I actually like, The Serpent and the Rainbow. My bad, I'm horrible at this. Anyway, it's a cool movie. It involves voodooism. People being drugged up and buried alive, only to become... You know, these people zombies. I don't know, it's weird, far out moments. I really dig it. It is absolutely the only movie by Wes Craven I actually care for. It's pretty cool. It's neat. It's creepy. Anyway, An American Werewolf in London. The Full Moon edition. 2 discs. Need to see this one again at some point. It's a pretty cool movie. I dig it. Not my favorite werewolf movie, but probably one of the better ones out there. Felt like it didn't really get awesome till like about the end, but even then, it's a cool movie that's worth seeing. Man, it was really random that I got a hold of this. Return of the Living Dead 3. I know I already have it. I'm a jackass. Anyway. This is just the movie itself. I just liked it so much that I wanted it on its own, full of special features. Cool, gooey zombies, and good effects considering it's a 90s movie. Really good effects. Probably one of the better zombie movies in the 90s, or one of my favorite movies from the zombie movies from the 90s in general. Pretty cool stuff. It is Vampires in the Desert. It kind of reminds me of From Dusk Till Dawn, but it isn't quite as funny or smart as that movie. It's kind of, honestly, this movie's kind of dumb, but it's cool and fun. Just very crude humor in there. There's some good gore, but I feel like there could have been more of it. It's decent. I dug it. It's worth seeing. I wouldn't recommend going out of your way to get a hold of it, but it is good. Picked it up at a record store. Did it give you a little wood? Did it give you a little mahogany? If you've seen this, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, moving on. Oh, wow. I'd make more horrible decisions. I get more of these crappy horror packs. Anyway, horror classics. 8 of them. Got this. I mean, again, honestly, The Prophecy. and Reflecting Skin, which I finally did see Reflecting Skin, and it is actually quite good, but not really horror or vampires, just some weird drama is mainly what it is, just awkward. But also I got it because it had Castle Freak, another movie with from the people who were involved with Reanimator and From Beyond and those other ones. You know, Jeffrey Combs is in it, and it is... Damn. It is directed by Stuart Gordon. That's the main reason I want to see that. Also, Subspecies is on there, which is a not bad vampire movie. It's weird. It has the Angus Scrimm, the tall man from Phantasm, in there. And honestly, that's about it. And What Do You Know? From Dusk Till Dawn is on there. What the hell? Okay. Also, I'm willing to give The Faculty a try. It might be good. Who knows? And yet another crappy horror film pack. Oh my god.
Son of a bitch.
I make such great decisions, don't I? Anyway, I mainly got this... Wow, the Subspecies is on there again. So is Reflecting Skin. And, well, actually, that's about it. Subspecies 2 is on there, which is one of the reasons I got there. One of the reasons I got it. That's Roman. Honestly, I did not get it for that one. I have seen it, and it is not good. Just saying, do not waste your time on that one. It's not very good. Possibly the Vampire Journals. What Do You Know? The Satanic Rites of Dracula is on there, which I need to revisit that one, but I have a better version. Okay. Another horror pack. Oh my god. This one has horrible quality. I'm not going to lie to you, but at first I got it for Horror Express. Yes, I just talked about that earlier, but it's a shitty quality version. But there are other movies that I was interested in, like Don't Look in the Basement, or let's see, possibly The House on Haunted Hill, Bucket of Blood. And that's pretty much about it. It also has Nightmare Castle, which I don't remember a damn thing about. I know I've seen it pointed terror, don't know what the hell that's about. And don't answer yeah. The Little Shop of Horrors is on there too, and probably no. Drive-In Massacre is on there, and so is Silent Night, Bloody Night, and I don't think I need to say anything more about that collection. Oh my god, Triple Terror. But I actually had some real motives behind getting this. All of them are based off of... They're TV miniseries based off of Stephen King novels. Obviously, The Shining, and I'm honestly interested in seeing all three, but more so the first two titles. I haven't seen... I've seen parts of the Shining TV series, or miniseries, and I gotta say, the child actor is horrible. But other than that, I'm willing to give them a shot. I remember seeing some of it, and it looks creepy. But I don't know, we'll see. Yet another Stephen King movie or TV miniseries, The Stand. I actually dug this one. Or at least I really liked the first two episodes. The first episode was great. The rest of them, not so much. Turns into this big-time God saves the day kind of thing, and I did not dig that, but it is honestly a decent series. I love that the voice actor for Patrick from SpongeBob was in there playing a full-grown, mentally handicapped man with the mind of a child. He was great in this movie, okay? He made it come alive. He was the highlight. He was the best thing. He was wonderful. M-O-O-N. That spells moon. You'd have to see it. It's like everything M-O-O-N. That spells parade. M-O-O-N, that spells trouble. You'd have to see it to get it. And then I got the unrated version of The Hills Have Eyes remake. I've seen the original, did not care for it. It's been forever since I've seen the remake. I do not remember anything. I remember enjoying this one a little bit, but I really need to rewatch it. Maybe I'll do it sometime this summer, because it feels like a summer movie. Anyway, looks interesting. I'm willing to rewatch it. The last one that I bought right after the last update which is random as hell. But yes, I have this now. The Collector. It's a cool movie. It's made by the makers of Saw. But it is absolutely nothing like it. It's brutal. Obviously, they're both brutal, but it's kind of the weird kind of trap thing they have going on here. But it's more he's trying to trap people in these houses. You don't really know the Collector's motive all that much, is what I liked about it. He doesn't say a damn word. He wears this creepy mask. All these people die in this house. It's brutal. I found it enjoyable. Just, it's crazy. Give it a try sometime. And to move on to some others, I have Madman, the 30th anniversary edition that is out of print, kinda, sorta, but you can still get it on Amazon for like 30, I don't know. It's a slasher movie that I honestly really liked, even though it's kind of stupid, but I enjoyed it. They pushed their Facebook page an awful lot on this release for some reason, but yeah, I guess they're planning on making another one. But anyway, this was actually a kind of cool slasher movie. I dug it. Madman Mars. Look out for Madman Mars. Don't fuck with his house. He's Madman Mars. Okay? I'm not doing this any justice, but just know it's a cool movie. It's kind of in the same vein as Friday the 13th and, some others that I can't think of right now. The Burning. It's kind of like within game of that. But it is a pretty cool release with a lot of special features, even a documentary. The Legend Lives, 30 Years of Madman. It's pretty cool. Then I have the special edition, which is kind of out of print, but now they have a burn-on-demand thing. But anyway, this is the out-of-print previous release of The Sky Has Fallen. It has been retitled as Zombie Ninja something, I don't know. They made some ridiculous title on Amazon. You can still get it, but this version here that's in my hands, it is now out of print. But I have not seen this yet. It's a weird independent one, post-apocalyptic. It's people fighting these weird zombies. He uses the samurai sword quite a bit. They made a big thing about how the blood in this was not CG at all, and how they used no CG in it, and there was a lot of makeup and a lot of... The point is, he went to great lengths to not use CG. He even hated it. He really got into detail and how crappy CG blood looks, and I found that to be awesome. He sold me in that end, but we'll see if this is any good. Hope it is. There's a lot of special features on here. And one of the other movies I got for free in the Severin order that I got, Birdemic. Oh my god, how could I say no? Birdemic. It was one of the other options. I know that this has got to be horrible. It looks horrible. Just, oh god, why? Good thing I didn't pay for it. But I'm willing to watch it. I'm willing to give anything a try once. Just about anything. Just about any movie, okay? Don't get any weird ideas, okay? The Boneyard. Yes, that's right. That's a zombie giant poodle. I don't even know what's going on here. It looked interesting. It's some weird zombie comedy kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about it. I know that there's a lot of special features on this, but this is a way old ass, when DVDs were introduced, kind of release. It's just kind of weird. There's a DVD-ROM thing on there. Point being, I have no idea if this is any good, but I'm willing to give it a go. Then I have Frankenstein's Army, which I heard a lot of good things about the special effects in this one. Much to my surprise, it's a found footage movie. It just looks crazy and weird, and I'm willing to give it a try. It's basically Frankenstein doing the whole Frankenstein bit with Nazis, and yeah, basically making Nazi super soldiers and that type of thing. Then we have Ravenous, which is highly underrated, and I recommend this movie quite a bit. Good soundtrack, good gore. Probably not the best story ever, but it's kind of weird and different. It's a comedy, dark comedy mixed with horror, and it has to do with the whole Wendigo legend, cannibalism, so on and so forth. This guy eats people and becomes stronger with every person he eats. Heals wounds by going to cannibalism because he's now possessed by Wendigo. Or at least one of the characters in it. I don't know. I don't want to spoil too much, but it is a cool movie. Underrated. A lot of special features on here, which surprised me. Even a hidden Easter egg, while it isn't that great of an Easter egg, it's still the fact that they put it on this release. Can't stop saying enough good things about this one. It's really cool. I recommend it. We have Contraband, another Lucio Fulci movie that's kind of sort of going on a print Blue Underground release. Don't know much about it other than it's a crime movie, a violent crime movie. One thing that pissed me off when I was removing the plastic, this happened. This shit happened. Okay, whatever. But I don't know. We'll have to see. It might be good, might not be good. But I hear it's very brutal. So let's see. Another Blue Underground movie that was going out of print, the Circle of Iron Special Edition 2-disc. It is very weird. It's based off of a Bruce Lee story. This was like made as a tribute to him sometime after he died. It is ridiculous. It's kind of dumb, but at the same time it's very philosophical. I don't know. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. It's not so much... Don't go into this thinking it's a martial arts movie, because it is not. It is about a way of life, blah, 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 so on and so forth. It is decent. It's worth seeing. Just a bunch of weird things about it. Then we have Don't Torture a Duckling, another Fulci movie. This one is a classic. This is one that got him into hot water because it was controversial at the time. But anyway, it's an interesting movie with the murder mystery, so on and so forth. Violent deaths. Good soundtrack. Always a great soundtrack. I'd recommend seeing this one if you're into Fulci. This is probably one of his best non-horror movies. Another film by Lucio Fulci. Oh my god. It is Four of the Apocalypse. Another Western. I thought it was alright. I need to rewatch it, but it was a very weird movie in general. Cannibalism is in there somewhere. Don't expect that to be a main thing, but it's just in there somewhere. It is weird. It is violent. It has this weird kind of 70s-ish soundtrack, kind of reminiscent of John Denver or that band America. It's just, what the fuck? It's weird. It's cool, though. And then we have Manhattan Baby, which I've heard horrible things about this one, but I'm willing to give it a try. I don't know how it is. Good soundtrack, though. Has it started recording?
Yes.
Recording. I'm seeing a camera. You probably have an erection.